Hi, I thought I'd show you my meal plan for the fortnight. Now, I have started shopping fortnightly just because shopping to me is one of those things, it's like cleaning out a cupboard. It seems like, oh yeah, I'm going to be so organised and it's going to be great and we're going to have this and I'm going to be on the ball and we're going to be stocked. And then sort of halfway through you're like, ugh. This is just messy and I'm exhausted. What have I got myself into? So I have started doing fortnightly shopping instead of weekly shopping because even though it takes a bit longer, I don't have to go to the shops much. Otherwise, we might have to go for milk or extra bananas or something we've forgotten, but that's about it. So I meal plan because I have 7 kids, so you can't not meal plan. Well, you might, but I don't know how you do it. And I've recently, the kids have gone back to school a week ago almost. And so we've recently had the big Christmas holidays, which here go for like 6 weeks. And I had prepared freezer meals, mainly slow cooker meals, but some pre-cooked that just need to be heated up in the oven. But anyway, I still have some of those left just because we had, we didn't use them all for whatever reason. And so I'm going to use those up this coming fortnight. And I have one in the slow cooker right now. We had one, not last night, my folks were over. We had one the night before last night. And yeah, so I'm getting in the swing of just using them up. And then I'll prepare a whole other batch, I think, because I may as well have my deep freezer full. It works more economically and it just makes sense because buying in bulk and cooking it all up, not only are you saving time and effort in the long run, but you're saving money. So this is what this fortnight looks like, and I'll go through everything, but this fortnight I've tried to make it extra easy. And that's because we don't know whether we're moving house yet. We've put in for a house. So we're just waiting to hear from the real estate agent. And look, if we're packing and stuff, then yes, it's going to be crazy around here. It's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. And look, it's really hard to find places these days. Lots and lots of competition, so there's a good chance we're not moving. But just in case we are, I thought I'd plan around it and it'll all be fine anyway. So, starting, and I've also included on here, I'll just show you what I've done down here. It's really messy writing because it's a whiteboard. So anything written in blue is for the slow cooker that's already in the freezer. So it's just so I can quickly glance, like on Saturday I can look at Sunday's thing and I know what to get out of the deep freeze and pop in the fridge for the next day. And then I've also included school lunches. Now, not everything on that goes into their school lunches. But yeah, I know some people who are watching this might have school lunches provided if you're in another country, like a hot meal or canteen sort of situation. But here we pack our own lunches. So I've included, I like to have the main thing that goes into my kids' lunch done and in the freezer, so that every afternoon I'm going to start getting the kids to be involved in this because I really, really believe it's important to give your children the opportunity and the help to be independent, because that's what's going to get them through in life, right? So I'm going to get my kids to help out, but I do want to have the main thing in the freezer, and then that's easier. And we just put, as soon as they come home from school, we just make the lunches for the next day and chuck them in the fridge. And that makes school mornings so much easier. All right, so let's see. And then anything written in black is just stuff that I'm cooking fresh, like all fresh ingredients. It's not I haven't pre-done it and frozen it. So starting on Friday, we're having chili pork tacos. This is a freeze meal. I'm up on my bed at the moment. So with tortillas, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, avocado, salsa, that sort of stuff. Maybe some capsicum if I come across some nice ones, whatever, just chopped up, or peppers, whatever you call them. And my baby's playing with toys over there. And then we have dessert on a Friday. So we're having a pumpkin pie that is actually in my pre-Christmas haul video from Costco. My kids love it, but I bought it ages ago and we just haven't eaten it yet. So we're going to get rid of it. We're going to eat it. Damn it. And then Saturday, I've just written there a little note that Jack is having a friend stay over and we're going to my mother-in-law's for afternoon tea. But I'm going to make homemade burgers and homemade wedges because I figure that's a cool thing to have when your son is having a friend over. Most kids like that, right? Yeah. So, and we'll also have dessert. Usually we don't on a Saturday because we have treats and things when we see my mother-in-law. But given that the kids, you know, my son's having a friend over, I'll just give them all ice cream because everyone likes ice cream. Okay. Then Sunday, I have a frozen pepper steak meal that is just for us. We're just having a really simple us and them sort of night, which we rarely do actually, but if there's something we really want that we know the kids are not going to like, which is a very rare thing again, then we'll do this. So we are having pepper steak that I'm going to chuck in the slow cooker, and they're going to have pies and veggies that I don't even make. Packet pies and packet veggies, and they'll be happy, and it's easy and whatever. It doesn't hurt if it's once in a while, right? Okay, so Monday, this is a slow cooker meal that I've already got in the freezer, lemon garlic chicken, and we'll have that with mash, which is sweet potato mash that I have in the freezer as well, and fresh vegetables that I'm yet to determine. Probably whatever's nice, whatever looks nice, and we'll go with that. So probably carrot and something else, whether it's, I don't know, broccoli or I don't know. I'll see what looks good at the shops. And for school they're taking pasties, which are already in my freezer right now. Not good enough for Monday. And they're homemade pasties. I've put a video up on that. And then Tuesday, we're having steak with carrots, and that we're having that just with rolls and vegetables. And we're actually having that tonight as well. That's what's in my slow cooker at the moment. It actually smells really, really good. I've never had that particular recipe before, but it looks really delicious, and really saucy as well. So rolls will go well with that. And the kids are going to have ham, cheese and baby spinach sandwiches, which I think I'll just make. Most of the time I want things that are frozen, but I think I'll just make those, you know, fresh on the Monday afternoon. Then they can go in the fridge for the next day. And then Wednesday, we're going to have lamb stew, which again I've already got in the freezer. And we just have that with rice, and the kids will have egg and lettuce sandwiches, which again I'll just make on the Tuesday night. And then Thursday we're going to have nori rolls, because I have seaweed and sushi rice in my cupboards and they've been there for so long. We used to have this a lot, but we haven't in a while, and everyone loves nori rolls here. So I just like to do them with tuna and like mayonnaise and cucumber, carrot and avocado, and then obviously soy sauce to dip. And so that's what we'll have then. And the kids are going to have ham, cheese and carrot and celery wraps. And when I make those wraps, which I'll probably make on the Wednesday night, though I might make them somewhere around here, I'm going to freeze them and freeze a couple of extra portions for the following week. There goes that toy again, that Peppa Pig toy. Okay. Then the Friday, we're going to have from scratch a slow cooker meat. Usually I just, what's wrong, Bubba? Usually I just do beef that's sort of marinated, and it's wonderful. And we'll have that with rolls and salad. And being Friday, we'll have dessert. I've got an Christmas pudding, so I will make that. And I've just got some packet, like custard, you know, the custard powder. So I'll just make up some custard with that. And the kids are going to have ham cheese, the same sort of wrap as the previous day. So then the Saturday. So again, I've got what we're up to. So Samuel's going to a birthday party. We're having my mother-in-law over in the afternoon, and I'm going to pop lamb stew in the slow cooker. Then Sunday, we're having chicken Maryland, which I have had. I don't even know if that's how you spell it. I've never had it before. It's been in my freezer for the last couple of months. It's just, you know, pre-marinated, and we're going to have that with vegetables and chips, hot chips, that I'll probably just buy, frankly, because again, I'm trying to make all this really simple. If we're moving, we're probably moving around this time. So I've made it so that if we're moving very locally. So I can just seriously take this from where we are now to our new home, chuck it in the oven, and we'll just have store-bought a packet of frozen vegetables and a packet of frozen chips, and just get it done. It needs to be simple. Okay. And then the Monday, again, if we are moving, I'm going to be unpacking. All these days I would be packing. Hopefully I'll find out soon whether we are or not. So that's why I'm just using up all these slow cooker meals, right? So over here, though, we'd be in our new place and we'd be unpacking. So I still want things to be really simple. So the Monday, broccoli pasta and garlic bread. Everyone really likes that. I just use fresh broccoli, heaps of garlic, olive oil, lots of Parmesan cheese, and it's just that simple. And then, yeah, we'll just use store-bought garlic bread, and the kids will take to school a veggie pasta salad that I will make on one of these days. Here, though, if we're moving, then that sounds insane, doesn't it? So I'll think about that. I might have to change this. I don't know if I've really, we'll see. Anyway, we've always got bread. They can take a Vegemite sandwich if they have to, can't they? I mean, if we've just moved, people can deal with it. Hell, they can have a lunch order, because they do have a canteen, but, you know, you have to order the lunch and all that sort of business. And then it costs about $25 to give the kids some lunch. So anyway, on the Tuesday, we're going to have like a big breakfast, bacon and eggs and mushroom and tomato, wilted spinach, toast, that sort of thing. And then the kids are taking pasties. That'll be the last packet of pasties, I think. And I'll make more because I love them. I just give them a little bit of sauce to then put on themselves. And then on the Wednesday, we're going to have a tater tot casserole with bacon and sausage, I thought I'd do it with, and broccoli. It just sounds really yummy to me. And I'm going to make, on the Tuesday, when I do the big breakfast for dinner, I'm going to make extra bacon for the following night. So it's just sort of, I just sprinkle it in there, don't have to do anything. And then on the Wednesday night, when I make the tater tot casserole, I'm going to just make some extra sausages, just a few extra. And that day I've put veggie pasta salad as well. So there might be 2 days where they get Vegemite sandwiches. What's wrong, Baba? She's overtired. She's been refusing to go to sleep. Yes, you have. Are you so tired? Yes. And so anyway, so the next day the kids are going to have sausage and sauce sandwiches. Sausage and tomato sauce sandwiches, which every child in the world loves, or if they haven't had it before, they would love if they had it. Yeah. And I'll also have extra wraps left over for the Friday, but I have not prepared. I know. Oh, you're so sad. You're so sad, aren't you? Yeah, you're so sad. Yeah, you're doing a dance for Mummy to tell me how sad you are. Oh, butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. No one would believe that you wouldn't go to sleep, even though you're exhausted. Hey, where are you? Keep moving. Yeah. Hello. Hello. I'll be one more second. Bella. So, I'm going to shop on the Thursday. So, I have not organised a dinner for Thursday night. I'll figure it out at the last minute. We might end up having Costco pizza. And then on the Friday, even though obviously I will have meal planned again, I've already just organised that we'll have a wrap available for the children to take to school, because I've started to do my shopping sort of on a Thursday, and which is different now that they're back at school. I've just changed it to a Thursday because it just works for me. But obviously their school week is from Monday to Friday, so I wanted to organise their lunches up until the Friday because I'm really preparing them in advance on the weekend, so it just makes more sense. So anyway, that is my meal plan for the next fortnight. I don't know what sort of fortnight I'm going to have. If we are not moving, then bummer, but hey, we'll go for the next place that's big enough. That's the difficult thing, finding a place that's big enough for our 9 cells. But if we are moving, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. I'm a bit freaked out about how busy we're going to be. My folks are going away tomorrow for 2.5 weeks, so they won't even be here to help. Timing! Anyway, we'll see what happens. That's that. I don't know if anyone got anything out of it, but for interest's sake, that's how you feed a family of 9, because I get asked that question all the time. So from me, in my active wear, being obviously completely active on the whiteboard in my active wear, and Josephine, say hello. You got a Barbie, do you? You've got a Barbie? Yeah. Take care. Have an awesome couple of days if I don't get around to doing any more recording in the meantime. I have a big video on breastfeeding that I'm about to do. I'm just waiting for a time when my child will actually sleep. That's life. See you later, folks. Oh, so this little baba who refused her sleep, I have sat her up to eat some food. And look what she's done. Look what she's done. She was supposed to have a sleep before her lunch, but she kept refusing to the point that it became lunchtime, so I sat her up to have some lunch. I thought she can have a sleep after, and she has fallen asleep like a little curled up animal.
Can we see, Mum?
Yeah.
Can I see my schedule?
I can see the schedule. Oh, I better put this bubble to bed. Oh. I am trying to record, but I keep being interrupted by little ones wanting pencils and by a squeaky door and people needing paper, but that's all right. But hopefully now I can just talk. All right, so I had realised that I'd forgotten to talk about what I pop in my kids' school lunches, because I'm sending 5 kids off to school every day. So if you're interested in what I do for school lunches, then keep on watching. So that squeaky door is driving me insane. All right, so obviously I like to do wraps or pasties or quiche or something like that that I can make in advance and have in the freezer. You know, sandwiches as well. Some sandwiches freeze really well too, but I don't mind making a sandwich in the afternoon for the next day. You know, if I'm unorganized or whatever, then that's fine. So along with that main thing, I had a bunch of things that are basically always the same but varied. So I'll explain in a sec. But our system is basically the kids get home from school, and then I, you know, tell them to pop their lunch boxes and drink bottles on the bench. I just wash everything. I would love to have seconds of, because I use, you know, those insulated lunch boxes. I just use those because, especially in summer, it's nice to know that everything's sort of staying cool. And then I just use individual plastic tubs for their sandwich and for their yogurt and fruit and that sort of thing if it needs it. And then, so I wash all of that sort of stuff and then we just make the lunches. I say we. I I say we, but the kids are not yet making their lunches with me, but they will be. So, so I pack lunches, get them in the fridge, and then I can sort of relax as far as that sort of stuff goes for the evening. So, and it just makes mornings so much easier to have everything ready to go. So the things that I include with that sandwich or sandwich equivalent is yogurt that I just put in a plastic tub. Now I just get the big, I think I'm thinking like they're 3 kilo. So, which would be 6.6 pound. So they're about that of Greek yogurt. And so I individually scoop out their yogurt into their little tub, and I sprinkle on frozen blueberries and some cinnamon. And if I'm being extra nice, I'll also put a little bit of maple syrup on, because, you know, yum yum. And then I give them 2 pieces of fruit. Now, 1 piece of fruit will definitely just be a piece of fruit, whether it's a banana, and because I shop fortnightly, usually I'll get like 4 big bunches of bananas, and they'll have those for the first 3 days at school, and then after that they'll have fruit that lasts longer than bananas. And, you know, I might pick up some bananas early in the second week, you know, with milk or whatever, but anyway. So they'll have either a banana or an apple or some cut up orange, just something that is an actual piece of fruit. And then the second piece of fruit is often more of a little fruit salad that I again put in a little tub. So it might just be a really simple fruit salad, so just cut up melon, like 2 different types of melon, or 1 type of melon and some grapes, something like that. Or if I, you know, those little pre-bought fruit salad tubs, or just like chopped up apricot, peach tubs in the natural juice. Sometimes if they're on sale, you know, if I get them really cheap somewhere, or they're at NQR and really cheap, then I'll just pick those up and I'll count that as a piece of fruit. Or, you know, a bunch of grapes might be the second piece of fruit, something like that. So if strawberries are looking nice, it might be strawberries and kiwi fruit, whatever. And then, so they've got their main thing, they've got their Greek yogurt with blueberries, they've got their 2 pieces of fruit, and then I also include some sort of savoury snack, whether it be cheese and biscuits, dip and veggie sticks, or some pretzels and just a piece of cheese on the side, something like that. So that's what I do. So I always, it's sort of easy then to meal plan and shop, because I just think, okay, I need enough fruit for 5 kids to take to school for 10 days, and then I need fruit for people to have at home. Oh, thank you. And so I'm able to think, okay, I'll get, you know, 3 bags of apples and 4 bunches of bananas and a couple of melons and a bunch of grapes, and it's just easier. And then I get the big tub. It's amazing. It's a rainbow. It is a rainbow.
Everything.
It's
got names.
That's amazing.
It's got that.
It's got wings. Beautiful. Do you want to do another drawing on the back?
No.
No? Do you want another piece of paper?
Yeah.
Right, and you give one to James. There you go.
No.
Thank you. There's 2 there. There are 2 there.
Mine.
Yeah.
So
That's yours, and that's James's. Thank you. So it's easy. I get the big tub of Greek yogurt, and then that's that. As long as I've got cinnamon and a big thing of blueberries in the freezer, I'm set. So, and then I just have to think of some form of snacky thing. So, yeah, I just make sure I'm stocked up on cow cheeses and crackers, and then if I come across some sort of other healthy sort of savoury snacky thing at NQR or somewhere else, then I'll just stock up on it, and they'll have that as the same thing for 2 weeks in a row, 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever it works out to be. So that's how I do it. It just makes it so much easier. They come home, I put that main thing in their sort of sandwich container. I do 5 yogurts with 5 blueberries, snap the lids on, put those in, maybe cut up some fruit, maybe just put 2 pieces of fruit in, and then chuck the other thing in, which this fortnight has been sort of crackery things that come in a packet, but you know. And then if it seems sort of light on still, depending on the components of everything, I might throw a cow cheese or 2 in. So that's what they do. And then they take a big water bottle of water, and obviously they can refill that at school if they need to. And that's our system. It makes it so much easier than even... I think they're fighting over pencils out there. Yeah? So that's how we do it around here. It makes it so much easier than it would be even to make lunch for one child first thing in the morning and not know what you're packing. It's just really systematic. It's still healthy. They get heaps of food, and it's just so much easier for me. And to know that when I wake up in the morning, I just have to make sure, you know, have your breakfast and get dressed and brush your teeth. Anyway, the kids are crazy around here. So I've got to get going because there are too many interruptions to do anything. So hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be able to do a good chunky video on an important topic. This was just sort of fly by the seat of my pants sort of recording that I just decided to do on the spur of the moment. So that's the quality you get out of this one. But thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.